Good morning. It is Sunday, August 22nd. I went to bed last night after a couple hours of world building for D&D and had all those thoughts running through my head as I was trying to sleep. And so this morning when I got up, the first thing I did was take some time and start writing down some of the ideas that I'd come up with. And basically just continuing the world building that I'd been working on last night. But eventually I did have to get ready so that I could head to church. After a lovely morning at church, rather than rushing home to try and accomplish more of whatever I need to get done, I am gonna head to Gingham's, get a bite to eat with Mom and Mike. So Mike wanted to come here because he felt like breakfast. So I was like, oh, if we're supposed to get breakfast, I guess I'll get breakfast. So I got chicken and waffles.
Oh, looks pretty yummy.
And that wasn't bad for trying something new, I suppose. Gotta do it occasionally, right? I'm gonna head on home with what's still worrying through my mind. Probably work some more on doing some world building. Finish up some of the stuff I'd started last night. So 2 or 3 hours later, I think I have the world building that I'm at least gonna be doing for this weekend done. Ultimately, I made a couple of D&D races, fairies, and tree folk. So something very small and something very large, which the Wizards rules never do. But it's fun to play around with. Obviously, they're completely untested. Who knows the balance? But that'll be part of the next world building video whenever I get to that. I have a few more things I want to do for it, but I've worked out as much as I can mentally for the weekend. I need some mental break before I resume working on that, I think. But now, I do have a bill that needs to be paid in the mail that I can't pay online. And as the last couple of days I've forgotten to give it to Mom, and I don't trust the mail at my condo to be sent any more than I trust for it to be received. I'm gonna head over to Mom's and put it in her mailbox. And then figure out food. Either while I'm out, or maybe I'll think of something I can make and just come back and make that, I don't know. But, yeah. So I looked around the kitchen a bit and figured out I have everything I need to make tomato soup with grilled cheese. And in fact, I need to use some bread while it's still good. So that's what I'm making. And I didn't think about it until I was pulling things out, that the saltines I have are probably stale. They've been on the shelf for a year at least. But I only got, you know, whatever the soup says it expires in like November. These are the bread, I got some cheese. Seems like a nice option I haven't had for a while, and I got a whole bunch of cans of tomato soup that expire in November. Maybe one I should think about having a few times coming up here. So yeah, the saltines were too stale to eat. I'll have to add that to the grocery list for next time, because I do got seven or whatever, I think, cans of tomato soup left that expire sometime in November. And they're cans. I got a little leeway with that, of course, but it's just one of the many things that I buy because it lasts forever. But forever is really only a couple of years, and then it's like eventually I'm like, oh, I should probably use this. I've spent my evening, I got a vlog edited and uploaded, and I also managed to edit one of the unboxings that I've been sitting on for a while because it's an involved edit, but I got it edited, and it'll export overnight. Actually sat down thinking, oh, I got a few of these. Maybe I can get a few edited so I got one done and just barely. I basically need to get to bed, and I just finished it. So, but that does mean I have at least a video that's exporting overnight. So it's a nice thing. Yeah. So, end of the weekend. New work week beginning now. Try and get some rest and be ready for it. Thank you for joining me, and joining me as my journey continues. Bye.